Welcome to Apex, Scaling Peaks, Surpassing Limits. How to overcome procrastination in 7 steps. Do you find yourself constantly putting off tasks, missing deadlines, and struggling to reach your goals? If procrastination is holding you back from reaching your full potential, this video is for you. In this highly actionable and insightful guide, we'll walk you through 7 practical steps to overcome procrastination and reclaim control of your time and productivity. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe the channel and start watching. What is procrastination? You will be surprised to know how many highly talented people fail to live up to their potential simply because of procrastination. Procrastinating is basically the behavior of not doing things and putting them off until they become absolutely necessary to do. If you are a procrastinator, you will never be able to take charge of your life and do the things that you know you can do to become highly successful. If you look at any high achiever in just about any field, you will find that they minimize procrastination as much as possible. Be it billionaires like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, or Bill Gates, or sports personalities like Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, or Roger Federer, procrastination is a word unknown to the super successful. And perhaps it is one of the biggest differentiators between successful people and the mediocre folks. So without any further ado, let me give you 7 practical things that you can start doing from today to overcome procrastination once and for all. Number 1. Stop making a big deal out of things. One of the biggest reasons why people procrastinate is that they have a habit of catastrophizing everything. They make a huge deal about what they're trying to get done. For example, if there is a task that needs doing, they might say how boring it is, how painful it is, or how difficult it is. This habit of whining about your job or the task at hand develops a self-defeating mindset that prohibits you from doing anything at all unless it becomes absolutely inevitable. The problem is that you can convince yourself that the task or project is too big or too hard, and then you just put it off. Number 2. Be 100% clear what you want to do. Not having clarity is another major reason for procrastination. Most people live in a wishy-washy world where they are dabbling with the idea of doing something. They want to do a lot of things, but they are not too sure how to go about it. They just know they want to do all those things. Don't be like them. Get rid of all the brain fog. Be 100% clear as to what you want to do at any particular time. It is better to focus on one thing at a time than on a huge to-do list of unordered tasks. One of the best ways to cut through the clutter and gain 100% clarity is to keep a journal and to write down exactly what you want to do in a particular month, week, or day. Prioritize based on the impact doing the thing will have on your life, and then relentlessly pursue it rather than trying to do too much. Number 3. Create clear-cut deadlines for yourself. The idea that we can always do a project or a task later allows us to be lazy and not do anything in the present moment. Instead of giving yourself unlimited time for a project or a task, give yourself deadlines. Even better, give yourself false deadlines. Have you ever thought how long students would take to complete a class or a grade in school if they were not forced to sit exams after a year? Many students would simply procrastinate and take 2, 3, 4, and in some cases, even several years to sit exams, if it was up to them, as they might not feel ready or confident when the time comes. However, just the pressure and the deadline of exams forces you to study and get through the grades. Most people are able to do things once they really need to do. So a great way of ending procrastination is to always have reasonable deadlines for yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself or put overly optimistic deadlines. This can backfire. Just keep reasonable deadlines to keep yourself on your toes. And make sure that you meet every deadline that you set for yourself, as this will build confidence and give you that dopamine hit when you succeed in hitting your false deadlines. Number 4. Use Parkinson's Law to your advantage. Parkinson's Law states that work expands to fill the time allotted for its completion. Even the world's richest and probably the most productive man, Elon Musk, has alluded to it when he tweeted that if you give 30 days to clean your home, it will take 30 days, but if you give yourself 3 hours, it will take 3 hours. The same applies to your goals, ambitions, and plans. So if you have a project from your work or your school, or even a personal project, and you think that there is more time allotted to the project than it logically needs to be completed in, set your own deadline and complete it faster. Number 5. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Let me repeat this one. Done is better than perfect. I was super guilty of this as a medical student, and many people take forever to do one task simply because they try their best to make it perfect in every way possible. Perfectionism can be a huge demotivating factor, as no one can ever be perfect. Your approach should be to simply do a task to the best of your ability in a specified amount of time, and then move on to the next task. This will not only allow you to do things quickly, it will also keep you motivated and will allow you to improve and learn from every single task or project that you do. Whatever you are doing, whether learning an instrument, writing, doing surgery, or uploading to social media, quantity and consistency is way more important than quality in the early stages. Let me explain. You get better through practice, and when you start out at anything you will suck. So embrace the suck and practice as much as possible. Your work in whatever you are doing will naturally improve with time as you do, reflect, improve, and repeat. This will then naturally lead to higher quality of work, and you'll move towards mastery in quality and consistency. Number 6. Don't break the momentum. If you look back at your life, chances are that you will be able to identify certain periods where you were absolutely on a roll, you were able to do a lot of work, and you were able to achieve a lot of things. You were doing well at multiple things, and you seem to have all the energy and grit to just keep doing what you needed to do. Similarly, chances are that you will be able to identify certain periods in your life where you slacked a lot, you were extremely unproductive, and you just could not do anything at all. This is the case with most people. We are greatly affected by momentum, both positively and negatively. If you procrastinate on one thing, let's say your work, chances are that you will procrastinate on exercise as well. And it just gets carried on to all other aspects of your life. So your focus should be firstly not to procrastinate on anything. And secondly, once you have developed the momentum of doing things, don't let it slide. Doing one thing will give you motivation and momentum to do another, and then that will give you motivation and momentum to do the next. Just don't break the momentum. Number 7. Break tasks into smaller steps. Breaking a long project into small actionable steps, each with a specific timeline, is one of my favorite ways to beat procrastination. Many people have used it to achieve great things. You can use the Pomodoro technique to split your work into smaller chunks. For example, you can break 10 hours of work into 60 blocks of 10 minutes each. This will allow you to work with hyper-focus for 10 minutes at a time, and then relax for a few minutes before going at it again. Chunking up projects that seem overwhelming helps us to get quick wins and build momentum to do even more. I hope you guys surely like and enjoy our video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for upcoming videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.